Welcome to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining with us. I have Jeff Cozart, CEO, Juniper Unmanned, with us today. Jeff, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Michael.
All right, I'm glad you're here. For the audience that has joined us since we last spoke, remind us what Juniper Unmanned does.
So Juniper Unmanned is a sensing and analytics company. We use sensors primarily from drones to analyze information from potentially millions of data points to develop insights about construction projects or electric utilities or road and transportation projects to help managers make better decisions on that project.
Now, you use predictive analytics. Tell us how that works.
So predictive analytics allows us to bring the variables into a database and analyze them in ways that the human eye or our senses could never pick up. And so we could do things like recognize where pavement is likely to fail at some point in the future. That allows us to do maintenance on the road before there's a pothole or a condition that would otherwise affect traffic. And it's predictive. Right.
And this not just works with pavement, but it works with infrastructure, am I right?
It works, right. Electric utilities is another area that we use the predictive analytics to find where, say, transformers are likely to fail, and a variety of other kinds of infrastructure, yes.
Now, you've made some advancements since we last spoke. Can you bring us up to speed on what's transpired, what new improvements you've made to your company since we last spoke?
A lot of our efforts at this stage of the game are the development of those technologies and capabilities, so we have several new things that we have developed. One of those is drone-based magnetometry. We use a very advanced magnet, if you will, to recognize magnetic anomalies in the Earth. That allows us to visualize what's under the Earth's surface. That could be a mineral deposit, or it could be an abandoned wellhead or an oil and distribution line. And so it allows us to map things that, again, we can't see with the human eye, but maybe things that are very important in the way that we develop the land or manage the land.
How deep can you go?
Yeah, so we can visualize, depending upon the size of the magnetic anomaly, up to about 350 meters deep. So with a large mineral deposit, in fact, we recognized about $1 billion copper ore deposit in Colorado with this magnetometer earlier this summer. And that was quite deep. So it does have the capability of seeing deeply, depending again on the size of the magnetic anomaly.
I cut you off. You're about to say something else?
Another thing that we've been working on is survey technology with a LiDAR. So a LiDAR is a laser that we shoot at the ground 350,000 times per second. And we can see through vegetation and actually hit the Earth's surface. We've been improving the way that we use that LiDAR technology to improve survey. So there's a lot of survey that goes into a construction project, and it's on the critical path of most construction projects. We have developed a method to allow survey to be done in about 1/10 the time, at 1/10 the cost of a traditional survey. If you think about that on a large construction project, say a wind farm, that survey might be months of activity, and we're able to allow that wind farm to get up and operating potentially months earlier than what they had on their schedule. And if you look at the amount of energy production that happens over those months, we could be talking about tens of millions of dollars worth of energy developed in a much more rapid fashion.
Wow, that's a great improvement. I can see that this is going to be a universal product that is really going to take off. Is there anything else, Jeff, that you wanted to bring out to our viewing audience today?
Well, I think those are the two that are most recent, Michael. But we're always working on innovating new technologies, and that's sort of the phase that we're in here right now. Is looking at where we can add a lot of value with the sensing and analytics, and the drone again is a great tool for us, and we have a lot of expertise there. So we'll keep you up to speed on as we make progress.
Brilliant work. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
You've been watching CEO Money with Jeff Cozart, and thank you for joining with us. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.